Hello again, and something a little different this time. I've just taken possession of a 1978 Mini. Love them or hate them, that's your decision. I love them, I always have. I've had a few of them in my time. Well, not a couple, I've had a couple in my time. And it's never worked well in my favour. My first Mini was my first car, and I had it one day. I got it on the road, warranty registered, and rolled it that night. First night on the road. I got it back on the road. I was driving again the next day after we fixed up a few issues that were there, and then I run that one to the ground, and I bought another one, and then promptly had a head on it, and rode that one off. Got away from Minis for a while. My next car after that was a turbocharged Mark 1 Escort, and then V8 Falcons and things like that. So it's come full circle, and this one's coming out of my possession. A brief backstory on it is it's been sitting in a shed for 10 years in dry storage. The rego was on hold, so in New Zealand that means it's a lot easier to get back on the road. It unfortunately only has an 850cc motor in it. The backstory on that is from what I understand, it was a rebuild engine, and it basically ceased a very, very short time after being built, and the motor was taken out, sent back to him, and then the guy basically never answered the phone again, and then retired, and he and the motor disappeared. So they got an 850 from somewhere and put it in there, so that's what's in there, and it was the person's daily driver for years. And then they got an even nicer Mini, and they didn't want to sell it, so they just put it in the shed, drove in there and parked it up. Unfortunately, what you can't see off camera is there was a boarder living at this property where it was held, and had no regard for other people's possessions and belongings, and used this as a shelf and was just stacking stuff all over it. And the bonnet, it's a bit dented, but the roof it's not bad, don't get me wrong, but it's pressure dents all the way through it, the whole roof, so that's going to be the hardest part to get fixed. But I'll get to that when I paint it, because the paint is not flash at all. And all my friends have seen it saying, "Oh, purple Mini, you've got to keep it that colour." I was like, "No, the paint's buggered." So further down the line, that's paint is on the list. But after 10 years, I literally drained the fuel out, cleaned up the points, obviously turned it over, make sure it wasn't seized, and wound it over, got some more pressure into it, put some fuel in the carburetor, and it started, just like it was raining yesterday. The clutch slave cylinder was seized. I had to get a new clutch cylinder and line and hard line and soft line to it. They both perished. And put some gear. I've driven it up around the block a bit, but the brakes, like most Minis, suck. So that's probably what today's mission is, trying to get the brakes working. But the cool part about this is it actually comes with two genuine Cooper S engines. One's currently in another car, and the owner hates it because it's got a big cam in it, and it's like nearly a little race engine from what I understand, and they don't enjoy driving it. The other one is, I think, hasn't even been run in. It's just sitting in a shed, covered up, and that's just above standard. So it's a bit of a headache for me, because they want to get the other engine up and running in a car. Like, I have to buy carburetors and stuff for the deal, which I'm okay with, and they want it going, just absolutely turnkey driving. So I've got to put that motor in here, spend some money on it, get it going, tuned, and I've got to buy carburetors and exhaust for it. And then if I swap the two from that motor into the other one. I can put the other motor in here, and I can have it. And it's too good a deal to turn down, because I love minis for a start. But so yeah, it's a lot of work. But and we're doing things the hard way. But hey, that's the deal that's laid out for me, and I'm probably gonna take it. But never mind. My plans for, but that's a little bit further down the track. First of all, I'm gonna get this up and running properly. Put warrant reg on it, and might daily it for a while. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I love driving my Ranger, but minis are cool. It's been a long time since I've been in one, and I had to laugh when I went to wind the passenger side window down, and I just did this. Yeah, but never mind. But my short-term goal for this is it's already got a little 10-inch set of wheels on it, but I want to put 12s or 13s on it. I'd like to put a front disc brake conversion on there as well. But you know, there's $1,500 for brakes, and $1,500 for wheels. You know, I'll be into it for $3,000 at least before I even drive it, realistically. But that's the plan. And yeah, if I do a series of videos on it, if I don't, never mind. I've wasted 10 minutes of your life looking at my new toy, because minis are awesome.